nation, one step away from state incarceration. Repetitive parrots, they keep trying to know their sayings at the same time, and all at the same time, shaping our minds by their phrases and lines. The ways of life are never what they seem. Is this a nightmare or American dream? Entering these experimental regimes, the terrorist measures and prevention schemes. The lessons received as taught but not learned, but never to receive a cause for concern. Instead lit by greed, all we can earn. When they be getting the weapons, war using germs, airborne viruses, force from the skies on them, forms like a science, and all your insides are red. All of us hiding, concerned that we die from this. When laws are getting signed, and certain of microchips, socially distant, don't notice the little tricks, focusing on your infant and hoping that he isn't sick. But if he did get sick, then he'd be getting a very quick 14 of horror. Screams as his liver split, his siblings are sick and die the same way. Parents petrified, don't even want to try and pray. The sky's always gray and the nights are still. Government murders, whether there's a righteous kill or the right to kill anybody that they please. Shot in the back of the head or a horrible disease. Redemption is near, but everyone is scared, trembling in fear. Darkness in the air, disease in the land. We put our masks on and we clean our hands. Our deceitful hearts, lie, schemes and plans. Put your mask on and you clean your hands. A hardened thief or a policeman, gotta be putting the mask on and clean your hands. Yeah, look up, because redemption is near, but everyone is scared, trembling in fear. Darkness in the air, disease in the land. Gotta be putting the mask on and clean our hands. Our deceitful hearts, life schemes and plans. Put your mask on and you clean your hands. Hardened thief or a policeman, gotta be putting the mask on and clean our hands. Yo, the whole world is scared of getting something dreadful, running away but stuck in the same place like a treadmill, watching for the devil in disease form, bringing us thing of death like a killer bee swarm. Society warns from media screens, look who we can form immediately, even if we don't think it right all the time, and willing to take the risk and put your life on the line. A sign of the time, definitely a threat to every ethnic group respectively. Collectively, we're told to fight individually like leprosy. Keep the right distance from me, don't enter my vicinity, cause I don't know ya. Every part of bosses might have corona. A society of loners with clean exteriors, stay inside a home looking mean and serious. See the fear in us as it grow quickly. Think of the killer disease that be showing no pity as it goes for the city, visiting the crowds, even bringing down little villages and towns. Isn't this profound and ironically true? Our hands are symbolic of all the wrong that we do. We keep watching them to deter disease, but we need to be watched within from our dirty deeds. We prefer to greed over giving, and always thirsty for that unholy living, but won't show within if our hearts are wrong. Yeah, won't expose the sins, gotta be keeping a mask on. So look up, cause this redemption is near, but everyone is scared and trembling in fear. Darkness in the air and disease in the land. Gotta be putting the mask on and clean our hands. Deceitful hearts, lie, schemes and plans. Putting the mask on and clean our hands. Whether you're a thief or a policeman, just put the mask on and clean your hands. Look up, cause this redemption is near, but everyone is scared and trembling in fear. Darkness in the air and disease in the land. Put your mask on and clean your hands. Deceitful hearts, lie, schemes and plans. Gotta be putting the mask on and clean our hands. Whether you're a thief or a policeman, gotta be putting the mask on and clean your hands. And cast on the cloak of innocence. Keep the hands clean, leave no fingerprints. Ongoing hypocrites, continuous hand washing. Outside clean, inside of the man that is rotten. Standing at the top, rising the highest. See your pride brought low by a tiny little virus. Trying to survive this by any means. Then inside your mind is just empty dreams. Plenty of schemes still done in the land. Government plan to get no blood on their hands. Another scam as they make the label stick, turning this land into a dictatorship. The state is fixed. Now how pitiful, like drowning in a swimming pool. Sour individuals surrounded by criminals and menacing devils. Natural disasters enhance adrenaline levels. The medicine just settle, the head that is stressful. But too much and then it will start breaking the mental. Like train crashes, guy on the train track slip, getting chased by gay activists, gate crashes, home invading face bashes, snake tactics, dictatorships, created states that are made fascists. Escaping a hazardous fate that awaits man. The average layman proclaim the faith in ape man. Backwards fads practiced like acrobats. Government tricks and some monkey tricks to match the stats. Acid attacks and poisonous gases. And to some that is what enjoyment is classes. Harassing cops dressed like black ops, kicking the house door like the local crack spot. The have-nots always envying the have-lots, but in the end the loaf of bread worth more than a tag watch. But that's not the way that they planned it, cause all they did is put faith in this planet. Tragically, all a man can see is anarchy. Panic screams, it's actually inhumanity. Look up, cause redemption is near, but everyone is scared and trembling in fear. Darkness in the air and disease in the land. We just put our masks on and clean our hands. Our deceitful hearts, lies, schemes and plans. Gotta be putting our masks on and clean our hands. Whether you're a thief or a policeman, gotta be putting your mask on and clean your hands. So look up, cause redemption is near, but everyone is scared and trembling in fear. Darkness in the air and disease in the land. We just putting our masks on and clean our hands. Our deceitful hearts, lies, schemes and plans. Putting our masks on and clean our hands. Whether you're a thief or a policeman, gotta be putting your mask on and clean your hands. Asian, Caucasian, Jamaican or Haitian, yeah. Whether black or white, you know your life matters. Those bandwagon types are just like actors. Don't know the road or which road to go. Protest in the flesh, won't vote for the soul. No control, displayed on the face and hate hatred. In the cage of race, the chains never break, give a skin you desire. Raising the flames as they kindle a fire. The division gets wider between ethnicities. Victim of the system, giving them the sympathy. Individually, no sign of empathy. In front of watching eyes, apologize. Collectively, black or white, you know your life matters. If that ain't right, then you might be a fascist. Every man alive or right from the ashes. Get off the bandwagon, it's riding backwards. Black or white, you know your life matters. If that ain't right, then you might be a fascist. Every man alive or right from the ashes. Get off the bandwagon, it's riding back. Now who to choose this time as the enemy? The Rubik's Cube or white supremacist complexity. Agendas never cease. As a man breathes, nemesis, the eugenicist, damaging seeds. Magnified need for social dominance. Colonial greed seen over the continent. Optimus Prime, man in uniform, inside the Decepticon with two bombs. Storm and scene, after the calm leaves. Hurricane peaking between the palm trees. Mark of the beast, kind of nature is redefining race and changing the way we live. Deceived by inequity, rewrite history to make it seem nice. Complete with victory, get rid of any bit that didn't fit the mold. For how it really is, it's a hell's really cold. Power and control like the planned on this. As we like our cannabis to rewrite our narrative, hiding all the scandalous stuff they've done. You don't know who you were or what you've become, so let's make them dumb diddy dumb. It's breathtaking like a punch is lung, but under the sun, nothing really changes. The machine wears the face of the undercover race. Whether black or white, you know your life matters. If that ain't right, then you might be a fascist. Every man alive or right from the ashes. Get off the bandwagon, it's riding backwards. Black or white, you know your life matters. If that ain't right, then you might be a fascist. Every man alive or right from the ashes. Get off the bandwagon, it's riding backwards. Asian, Caucasian, your life matters. Jamaican or Haitian. Asian, you like madness. European or Korean, you like madness. Every human being, you like madness. Asian, Caucasian, you like madness. Jamaican or Haitian, you like madness. European or Korean, you like madness. Every human being, you like madness. Spots and skin bones like a syndrome. And some sick zones of minds and syndrome. And these thick goals and their kids will grow with symptoms of a sickness beginning to show. So a cycle is born, that is life is the norm. Stars see the stripes as riders are born. A child gets taught, hatred for others. So wherever you go, there's a racist of others. Undercover or even blazing in the past. Growing like a weed between the pale and the cracks. No brain attached to the violent product. Faulty heads now screwed on abruptly. Thinking inequality will disappear. But giving an apology is insincere. You ain't even there, so you may just find that you're feeling guilty of being a racist inside. If black or white, you know your life matters. If that ain't right, then you might be a fascist. Every man alive will rise from the ashes. Get off the bandwagon and be driving backwards. Black or white, you know your life matters. If that ain't right, then you might be a fascist. Every man alive will rise from the ashes. Get off the bandwagon and be driving backwards and having an accident on the back of the bandwagon and be lacking sense. As you said, so it won't be done from an undercover racist with a filthy tongue. Like kingdom come, will overcome any color. Just sisters and brothers living to love one another in Christ, as his life was given to die for the sin of any kind of sin. Black or Latino, you like matters. White or Filipino, you like matters. Saudi Arabian, you like matters. Israeli or Australian, you like matters. Chinese or American, you like matters. Vietnamese or Mexican, you like matters. Arab or African, you like matters. Anywhere on the map, my friend, you like matters. Returns, will faith be found? Will minds discern on sacred ground? Fake sounds and the visual trickery, chasing clouds as it rains down sympathy. How pitiful to speak, the victimology. Please ridicule me so I can be given an apology and a prophecy about how good I am. Warming up by the fire with my wooden hands. You wouldn't understand, yeah, you like to think. If you don't like to swim, you got the right to sink. And we like to drink cause we're depressed a lot. Always flipping and slipping and wrecking the plot. You watch Netflix with a plate of breadsticks, watching the way, don't care that the heads of it. The economy becomes what we are morally bankrupt and full of dishonesty. To stand up, yeah, if anybody sees man's corrupt, and that's the way it's gonna be. Prophecies being fulfilled today on the playground of life where the children play. Got bills to pay from the debts we owe, for the wages of sin is still debt, you know. Invested souls from the media culprits, celebrities preaching out of TV pulpits. Hey yo kids, haven't you seen those who politically correct action heroes? The zero tolerance what's inside of schools. Kids taught to be a bisexual before they ride a bicycle. The mind of a fool is striking again, thinking they don't need any ink to write with a pen. I don't like to condemn being such a cynic, but it's hard nowadays to be anything but a critic. Much of the public are a bunch of butt kisses, coercing to diversity by some undercover idiots. I'm suspicious as a witness of trash, like a business insisting it isn't in it for cash. To feel the whiplash, stinging the masses, cause when anything goes, then everything crashes. The economy becomes what we are morally bankrupt and full of dishonesty. To stand up, yeah, if anybody sees man's corrupt, and that's the way it's gotta be. Prophecies be fulfilled today on the playground of life where the children play. Got bills to pay for the debt we owe, for the wages of sin is still debt. Yeah, the economy becomes what we are morally bankrupt and full of dishonesty. To stand up, yeah, if anybody sees man's corrupt, and that's the way it's gotta be. Prophecies being fulfilled today on the playground of life where the children play. Got bills to pay from the debt we owe, for the wages of sin is still debt, you know. The economy reflects a rotten intellect, exaggerating our worth and getting a lot of debt. But what a mess, and where will we ever recognize the right quest as Christ death directly applied. Instead of mesmerized for what the eye sees, do we desire, expecting to find peace. We find things, like if I have it, then it might give me satisfaction. Like a gadget with an ice cream, then the screen breaks. Needs a replacement quick. Treat these things the same way as relationships. You see, bro, it's easy come and easy go. Living your life like a TV show. Increase those debts cause you can't resist it. Feel loads of regrets once you get blacklisted. Emphasis in the capitalist land of this, and habit for savages and the bad practices. In fact, the planet is a massive business ran by a sadistic band of misfits that cannot admit what they have in the witness. The fact is business gonna crash in a minute. Actors and hypocrites, one and the same. The crazy things done for the money and fame. Far from sane, on a sanity's verge. I heard from the street that anarchy's the word that best describes this style scenario. With suppressed desires now starting to show. A global catastrophe, you know what that could be. Before you say it, no it's not that disease. Collapsed economies, major and minor. Ironically from a disease made in China. The place that designs the items we buy. The gadgets we have, and the ones who'd like to try. What tries to deny that this is the case? When the facts hit your face, still a 15 takes. Wishing away at discontented lives, where everything we want is an expensive price. The economy becomes what we are morally bankrupt and full of dishonesty. Stand up, yeah, if anybody sees man's corrupt, and that's the way it's gotta be. Prophecies being fulfilled today on the playground of life where the children play. The bills to pay for the debts we owe, but the wages of sin is still debt, you know. The economy becomes what we are morally bankrupt and full of dishonesty. So stand up, yeah, if anybody sees man's corrupt, and that's the way it's gotta be. Prophecies being fulfilled today on the playground of life where the children play. The bills to pay from the debts we owe, but the wages of sin is still debt, you know. The more limited my timing, quicker than lightning that be striking the clock. Got my eyes on the watch, wishing it might just stop. Ripping it off my wrist, still hearing it ticking. Fearing the things to come, plus I fear what I'm missing. Giving into the flesh, must bridle my body. Try to live godly and not lust like I was a zombie. Fun is guaranteed from the appealing things. Instead of feeling the pleasure, I'll be feeling the sting from the sexual healing. That's what I wanted in life, and affected was stealing, cause she wasn't my wife. Lost yet more time through chasing this. Really just wanted to find a true relationship, but I was never too patient to wait for it. Soon as the opportunity came, I was feeling. Lord be my strength, Lord be my God, the dark night of the soul, Lord be my light. My heart's really cold and home hot-headed, I can't be told of the whole God said. Lord be my strength, Lord be my guide. Help me to repent and lean on Christ, giving hold to my soul, which is old and trick. Feeling broken and alone at home with no creep. Lord be my strength, Lord be my guide, the dark night of the soul, Lord be my light. My heart's really cold and though I'm hot-headed, I can't be told as the old God said. Lord be my strength, Lord be my guide, and help me to repent and lean on Christ, giving hope to my soul which is old and shit. Feeling broken and alone and home with no credit. I was true. soon to see that wasn't the proper way. Opportunities come from both God and Satan, so I gotta concentrate on what God is saying. And my heart is a Judas who just wants to betray him, so I gotta slay him and undo these cravings. And it's not a one-off, it's an everyday thing. As the enemy's waiting wherever I tend to be, and I can never escape him. The enemy in the end is me. A pestilence within, spreading like corona. Infections of sin affecting my persona. Then on my shoulder, it's like a chip goes. My eyes are the windows, inside is a sick soul. And why is this so? If Christ is real to me, guides me through the wilderness, by his stripes is healing. Why is this so? If Christ is real to me, he guides me through the wilderness, by his stripes is healing. Be my strength, Lord, be my guide. The dark night of the soul, Lord, be my light. My heart's really cold, although I'm hot-headed. I can't be told, although my God said, Lord, be my strength, Lord, be my guide. Help me to repent and see the light. Giving hope to my soul, it's just old and shit. Really broken and lonely, hope but no credit. Lord, be my strength, Lord, be my guide. The dark night of the soul, Lord, be my light. My heart's really cold, although I'm hot-headed. I can't be told, although my God said, Lord, be my strength and be my guide. Help me to repent and lean on Christ. Giving hope to my soul, which is old and shredded. Really broken and lonely, home and no credit. Feels good just being alive. Good to have the freedom to go outside. It feels good by God's grace. Smile on my face, died in my place, yo. It's like we're waking from a corona coma, seeing things from a distance, hoping they'll get closer. Shops beginning to open, like that is cool. Adults back at working, kids back at school. Youths congregate, and groups are their mates, getting off the Xbox and putting on their skates. Bike riding, jogging or walking, with social media seeming not that important. Outside scene more than ever before, with a newfound freedom that you'll never ignore. I know where you'll be taking things for granted. Leave your humble abode to explore a bigger planet. Sick from gadgets and home activities, broken the grip of these, but you know that isn't free. For free is walking with the breeze in your face, and not having to worry about disease in your case. Only by God's grace you can feel like this, without being dominated by the fear of a virus. I feel good just being alive. Feels good to have the freedom to be outside. No, I don't survive because I've got what it takes for my survival. That's based on God's grace. It feels good for the land is risen. For blessed is the man who sins out forgiven. It feels good for the land is risen. For blessed is the man who sins out forgiven. It feels good just being alive. Feels good to have the freedom to be outside. Yeah, family bonds getting progressively tighter. MCs getting together for the collective cipher. Everywhere's feeling brighter in this outside world. The oyster of simplicity, easily find a pearl. Boys eyeing the girls with a shameless stare. Girls eyeing the boys and making out they don't care. Love is in the air, but you know what's up? Is that love really there or post-corona lust? Grown-ups mingling, no dating icons. Take it for a date and ate at the kebab shop. Mad dogs getting walked by the owners. Just some of the good things that are caused by corona. So many positives from such a negative, like appreciating how great the summer weather is. Feels good just being alive. Feels good to have the freedom to be outside. No, I don't survive because I got what it takes for my survival. It's based on God's grace. It feels good because the Lamb is risen. Blessed is the man who sins out forgiven. It feels good for the Lamb is risen. Blessed is the man who sins out forgiven. It feels good just being alive. Feels good to have the freedom to be outside. No, I don't survive because I got what it takes for my survival. It's based on God's grace. So give thanks to the Lord if your heads are above water.
If you stole someone's parent, someone's son or a daughter, and were caught on the slaughter of whatever this diseases. Genetics when selected for experimental procedures. So be pleased if you're breathing freely without having to rely on medical machinery. Even if we are not completely free. And what this really be, it ain't easy to see. And didn't seem to be logically explained. And disease ain't making the economy change. So what if it's not the same? Be pleased that you are. Or if God breaks the chains, do you have the cure? Hands looking clean like a manicure. But are they clean enough to handle the Lord's mansion doors? Well, I know for sure. And that's a given. It feels good to stand as the man forgiven. To be free from this corona prison. For everywhere you go, it's corona this and corona that. No one knows the facts. Show me the stats and I throw them right back.
Yeah, it feels good just being alive. Feels good to have the freedom to be outside. Though I don't survive cause I've got what it takes. But my survival is based on God's grace. It feels good for the land that's risen. Blessed is the man whose sins are forgiven. It feels good for the land that's risen. For blessed is the man whose sins are forgiven. Yeah, it feels good just being alive. Feels good to have the freedom to be outside. Though I don't survive cause I've got what it takes. But my survival is based on God's grace. It feels good for the land that's risen. Blessed is the man whose sins are forgiven. It feels good for the land that's risen. Blessed is the man whose sins are forgiven.
Too many pitfalls, dead ends and brick walls. I thought the Lord must have lifted up the more. In the midst of war, with fallen civilians, called a Christian who'd be falling into sin again. And the world we're living in the quick to judge. Never thinking how I feel if this kid was you. Let God be true and every man a liar. Any man who denies the Son of Man Messiah. It's only by His grace that I am a survivor. Smile on my face and I have to describe the way I feel today as I kneel and pray. Asking God to take these little fears away. Increase my faith that I must believe. So this mountain seems smaller than a mustard seed. And I won't be governed by the fear of a virus. For the government of Christ is near right beside us. A fear in my heart makes a man to praise. But faith in the Lord equates with happiness. To call on the Lord for the Lord He hears. From the Lord will deliver me from all my fears. The fear of life and the fear of death. Fear of rejection, fear of success. Fear in the heart makes a man to pray. But faith in the Lord equates with happiness. Yeah. Who is man that I should fear him? I wanna be like Daniel as the lion gets near him. No time for fearing in the mind of faith, kid. But I need to be redeeming all the time I wasted. It ain't like that, just buy your time back. So I better not explain how my mind was hijacked. Demonic forces, is that what causes my fears to appear so utterly enormous? But if God's for us, who could be against us? Forgiven and cleansed from our foolish offenses. Whoever confesses Jesus is Lord shouldn't live in a position of fear anymore. Fears of life and the fears of death. Fears of rejection, fears of success. Fear in the the heart makes a man depressed. The faith in the Lord equates to happiness. Yeah. Fear in the heart makes a man depressed. The faith in the Lord equates to happiness. To call on the Lord for the Lord is here. For the Lord will deliver me from all my fears. Fear of life and the fear of death. Fear of rejection. Fear of success. Fear in the heart makes a man depressed. The faith in the Lord equates to happiness. Is that disease? Fears of insanity. Fears of traveling through fears of gravity. Fearing accidents and new calamities. Fears of loneliness. Losing your family. Fear in the heart makes a man depressed. The faith in the Lord equates to happiness. Wherever there's fear, to let faith be. In the end of days, man, things be getting crazy. Plagues are in the air. Ain't no love here. But if I trust in the Lord, then I would not fear. What can man do to me? But yeah, bold of it. I gotta thank the Lord that I had the opportunity to stand for truth. And these times we're heading, we have the proof, but the lies don't spread it. Like an infection, but globally. And people be dreading to thinking hopefully. Like it won't be me to be the one who gets it. Just a little brush, and yep, you guessed it. You've been affected. You know what it is. And now your fears grow bigger than Corona is. Hopeless is everything that we see here. You know they see clear when you're free from your fears. To call on the Lord, for the Lord He cares. And the Lord will deliver me from all my fears. Fear of life and the fear of death. Fear of rejection. Fear of success. Fear in the heart makes a man depressed. Faith in the Lord equates to happiness. Yeah. Fear of life and the fear of death. Fear of rejection. Fear of success. Fear in the heart makes a man depressed. Faith in the Lord equates to happiness. Yeah. Call on the Lord, for the Lord He cares. The Lord will deliver me from all my fears. Call on the Lord, for the Lord He cares. The Lord will deliver me from all my fears. Yeah. Call on the Lord, for the Lord He cares. The Lord will deliver me from all my fears. Fear of life and the fear of death. Fear of rejection. Fear of success. Fear in the heart makes a man depressed. But faith in the Lord equates to happiness. Fears of that disease. Fears of insanity. Fears of traveling through the fears of gravity. Fears of accidents and new calamities. Fears of loneliness. Losing your family. Fear in the heart makes a man depressed. But faith in the Lord equates to happiness. Fear in the heart makes a man depressed. But faith in the Lord equates to happiness. But what y'all do? Ain't no doubt I got the lockdown blues. Get away from my house, but I'm not allowed to. So I stay on the couch with the lockdown blues. Lockdown, making a man disturb. Lockdown, y'all kicking around them words. Lockdown, yeah man, haven't you heard? Lockdown, man, you can't case the birds. Heat from the south, but what y'all do? Ain't no doubt I got the lockdown blues. Get away from the house, but I'm not allowed to. So I stay on the couch with the lockdown blues. Lockdown blues, is that what I'm now getting? Just the word lockdown, it sounds so depressing. Threatening language that smacks of control, like invasion of the body snatchers coming back for the soul. So the saga begins after a lot of abuse. Resuscitate my sorrow so I can start again. Drowning in tomorrow, what day is this? Economic clock is stopped, that's what I say it is. So I'ma make it a Friday for sure. Yeah, I think I just stay in, house I might be breaking the law. Just waiting for the city lights to brighten up. Didn't really mean it before when I said that my life sucked. Well, it does now. I mean, it didn't then. In comparison and considering, so I'ma just have to practice my distancing. Become so socially detached, report my own self missing it. Existing it up, living is a luxury. I'd rather be living in poverty than existing comfortably, hiding from corona on a nice little sofa, bagging chips with a dip, watching crime shows over and over again. Feeling hopeless, but still hope that it wins. To my
myself, better watch out, dude. Ain't no doubt, got the lockdown blues. Straight from the house, not allowed to. So I stay on the couch with the lockdown blues. Lockdown, making a man disturb. Lockdown, I'm kicking the random words. Lockdown, yeah man, haven't you heard? Lockdown, now I'm free like a bird. Say to myself, watch out, dude. Ain't no doubt, I got the lockdown blues.
I guess this is what being depressed and lonely is. When every sentence starts, if only and only if. One has to do with the wishes and the other regrets. Desperate for a visitor, yeah I must confess. Even if the conversation is you're under arrest, or there's nothing left, what have you done with the rest? They say negative attention is better than none, but I guess that depends on the negative outcome. But what could be worse than coerce inside your home? On your own, no visitors, a sickness and dying alone. Unknown facts from corona attacks. It might arrive with a shack with just a tiny little slap, designed in a lab by someone sincere, working for his government under duress and fear. His family nearby, or taken for ransom. Everyone from his adult son to his baby grandson, and his wife too. Some guy in a shiny suit says they're all gonna die unless he designs something in the swine flu. So he applies his mind to some diverse chemicals, coded DNA for certain ethnic groups. Very good, government is able, and we will pay you. Then he gets shot under the table. Wait a minute, chill. I mean, what am I saying? Now I'm conversating with some dudes from my imagination. Freakish fascinations from a wandering weirdo. Thoughts running in more directions and my head grows. Do I care? No. Well, maybe a bit. The truth becomes ugly with an imagination faceless. So I'ma just imagine a spaceship with a disease magnet that happens to leave the planet with all the diseases attached to it. And then I'ma quit being a creative thinker unless I could create a picture of a spaceship and make it bigger. I guess I'm too narrow-minded to design it. I can only imagine one with a miniature figure inside it. But figuratively, I guess that figure is me. Through isolated eyes at a distance, beginning to see a low self-esteem with big aspirations. A bit of that lame superhero saving the day thing. A man in a cape, bringing a taste of bravery. Like inventing a time machine, go back and eradicate slavery. Single-handedly, like a one-armed boxer. They get some punch-ups of armed robbers and hard monsters. Dodging bullets and swerving fire rockets. Shaking hands with such a tight grip might rip your arm out your socket. Bashing false prophets, like your fake just admit it. Smash that famous comet with Haley still in it. Afraid of a sickness? Nah, never. I'ma just think it out of existence. I'm far more clever, or is it cleverer? It's one of the two, trust me, man. I never heard, just like Ben-Hur, speeding on a chariot, trying to escape a virus like captives chained on a ship, capsizing. That implies no man surviving. But guess what the cat dragged in as he swam with a tide in? My disembodied mind, isolated thoughts, but the cat got my tongue. I'm afraid I couldn't talk. Of course, it was more than a tongue that the cat got, but I just need my disembodied mind to be inserted into a laptop, one that has a lot of spiritual data, and that is not hot with a spicy criminal flavor. Cause that would just burn lips like herpes rashes. I guess that's to be expected, like a nerd with the glasses. Yeah, I'm that kid, unnoticed, but notice clear now. Standing all alone like Corona in the beer.
Say to myself, better watch out, dude. Ain't no doubt, I got the lockdown blues. Straight from the house, I'm not allowed to stay on the couch with the lockdown blues. Lockdown, making a man disturb. Lockdown, yo, haven't you heard? Lockdown, I'm kicking the random words. Lockdown, nah, I'm free like a bird. Say to myself, watch out, dude. Ain't no doubt, the lockdown blues. Straight from the house, I'm not allowed to stay on the couch with the lockdown blues. Lockdown, making a man disturb. Lockdown, yeah man, haven't you heard? Lockdown, I kick those random words. Lockdown, now I'm free like a bird. hollow, ready to swallow the propaganda, as long as it's all written in some proper grammar. A lot of slander, loving to speak ill, drop the hammer, judgmental people, appeasing others but motives alike, secret lovers exposed by the light. No wrong or right, well so they say, all the godless types who wanna go their own way, but their own way is someone else's way. They're like clones who obey all their helpless mates, proud imitators surrounded by fakers, next to be collectively bowing down to Satan. Clouds without rain, hopeless boasters sound all the same, hocus pocus, don't notice the broken like components, problems are multiple just like cirrhosis. Yeah, time borrowers, minds are hollow with nothing inside, some of these guys are full of it, swallowing lies like pints of lager, sorrow inside, disguised with laughter, trying harder to please the crowd, and the end is the enemy that leads them to hell. Evil leads how the ego rise like he's so wise that he don't need no guy. And the old eyes, you know they sound so clean, so wise with a high self-esteem. Someone else's dream is quickly claimed, change it to the victim when they shift the blame. As the business lane, they blindly travel, see living is a game, and life is a gamble. Their hands will be taking the best cards, which making a rich pop and ending up with just garbage. The devil dances with their merry hearts, giving clever answers, thinking they're very smart, but every part of their head is infected with a devilish nest of eggs infected with septic toxins and heretic doctrines. Instead of living God, and the devil is your option, led by a foxen, chasing dragons, embracing factions and fatal attractions, and a maze of madmen, mentally blind. Nothing is the one thing they eventually find, empty inside. The heads of the hollowest never question the lie, instead they just follow their time borrowers, minds are hollowest, nothing inside. Some of these guys are followers, swallowing lies like pints of lager, sorrow inside, disguised with laughter, trying harder to please the crowd, and again they see the enemy that leads them to hell. Easily tell the ego size like he's so wise that he don't need no guide. Time borrowers, minds are hollow with nothing inside. Some of these guys are followers, swallowing lies like pints of lager, sorrow inside, disguised with laughter, trying harder to please the crowd, and again they see the enemy that leads them to hell. Easily tell the ego size like he's so wise that he don't need no guide. Product of mankind. Don't you know that man's blind? Just a product of mankind. But don't you know that man's blind? Just a product of mankind. But don't you know that man's blind? Just a product of mankind. Check it out. Yeah. All I want is the crumb from the bread giver. I've always been a bum, never been a breadwinner. Thoroughbred sinner, the meds got my head sicker, and every breath like a step to my death quicker. Need to get rid of this excess flesh, had an exorcist. Now I guess I'm left with my nature. The innate desires getting wasted, chasing fake messiahs, trying to escape all these snakes and liars. They like to see me baked in the lake of fire, but it ain't my face to get played by vices. My mind like a state and temptation is ISIS, terrorized with unrighteous potions, pleasing to the sight, but to Christ they're opposing, and clothes won't disguise my nakedness. Open up my eyes, I'm awake to this. The way I live, like an atheist, but the spirit within begin to be changing this. The grace it gives starts to energize divine statements. My heart's memorized, enter inside my think box when I'm tempted to get high or drink lots. Or the next time there's aggression in my mind, gotta get my confession said before bedtime. Survive and tempting sights on a quest to try to enter the mind on an endless fight. Yeah, that's true. I'm like, why do I have to fight this battle outside the castle of lurking things? Try to attack and hurt the king.
The serpent brings deceitful tricks, and next minute I'll be needing a fix. Squeezed in a grip like a vice hole. No which vice is a hold of my mind and soul. Yeah, I'm told that there's plenty of these, and I ain't in control of any it seems. Home remedies for naked truths of like God set me free from my wayward youth. Major proof of the gospel. Prodigal sons running back to do God's will. I'm just a product of mankind. Bad habits reflect a bad mind. We become deaf, dumb, and blind. Sipping on the red rock, watching for landmines. A sad life, it's hard to live in. A werewolf I pose where God is missing. Heart conditions are desperately quickening. The great physician just set me free quick. I need a new song, praise on my tongue. Feel the heart of the Father raising the sun. The way of becoming disgraceful, but this place will have you thinking that your brain's ill. Taking the same pills on the daily, and all my mates be thinking I'm going crazy. That ain't the case, see, I'm just getting by. I know it won't make me into a better guy. Instead I try to seek God, but the people all around they be thinking that I seem odd. I'm forever that fish out of water, but it's better that than the lamb to the slaughter. Like all the sheep who are sleepwalking, keep talking and believing they're important. Follow the lead of the crowd they see, hoping for a glimpse of the Pope from the balcony. The product of mankind, bad habits that reflect a bad mind. We become deaf, dumb, and blind, sipping on the red rock, watching for landmines. A sad life, yo, it's hard to live in. A werewolf I proves what God is missing. Our conditions are desperately sick. The great physician just set me free quick. I never wrote a third verse, no watch words, cause I ain't got no time to rehearse. I just gotta do what I do to get by. Ain't no need for me to get the weed and get high, or get the speed up the nostril. I'd rather preach the gospel, Baptist or Pentecostal. Doesn't matter about denomination, only one way of salvation. Just a foul pagan that needs to be changing to a new creation. And can't you really see, because it's not the same thing that I used to be, because they're not used to me, but the future be something else. Wanna be getting the wild nice cars and house, it doesn't matter, but everybody wanna find that out. To success, they got my stress on their mind, because there ain't no need for me to press rewind. I'm just a product of mankind. Bad habits that reflect a bad mind. We become deaf, dumb, and blind, sipping on the red rum, watching for landmines. A sad life, it was hard to live in. A werewolf I fools where God is missing. Heart conditions are desperately sick. The great physician that set me free quick. I'm just a product of mankind. Bad habits that reflect a bad mind. We become deaf, dumb, and blind, sipping on the red rum, watching for landmines. A sad life, yo, it's hard to live in. A werewolf I fools where God is missing. Heart conditions are desperately sick. The great physician that set me free quick. It was foretold, the love of many would wax cold. One man wouldn't care about another man's soul. No matter if you're old and needing some care, they would even charge you for breathing in the air. And be aware of those so-called good deals, like junk food disguised as some home-cooked meals. If it looks real, it doesn't mean it is. Like TV screens selling cheap dreams to kids. And freedom is an ambiguous term. Free thinkers, but what do you think you just learned? Last term, or in the first semester, you can't confirm what you heard in that lecture. Whether or not what was said is true, getting a textbook or two, and then it is proved. Because the group ended, you accept the sermon, as long as you be getting the new edited version. Coercing to believing there isn't a meaning. Atheistic misfits, listening to demons. That's why we need wisdom, like King Solomon. We need to bring the prophets in, but there's not a lot of them. But there's a lot of sin that needs addressing. Well, God is still offering free confessions at the price of the Son, the one who was given to die for everyone, but none of us listen. Struggling through the tunnel with a speck of light, but trouble it will double in the end of time, especially if we have been westernized. Sense of a time, expensive life. Everything we buy is made in China. Viral infections to the fake designer. Both of these came from the same supply. Disease of corona, me
disease named desire. Struggling through the tunnel with a speck of light. But trouble it would double in the end of the fight. Especially if we have been westernized. Sense of entitlement, expensive lies. For everything we're biased, made in China. The viral infections to the fake designer. Both of these came from the same supplier. Disease of corona, with disease named desire.
Well, nobody likes to admit when they're in the wrong, cause we're living in a system where there is no wrong. And so long to all the absolutes. These are the guys believing the lie as the truth. Damaging the youth, worse than drugs do. The words I can prove, like the words I love you. Meaningless phrases, so needless to say that Jesus saves is what we're needing today. But we won't even pray to God for help. And got the cheat to complain about the cards with doubt. Heartfelt agony, exactly what I feel. Has to be satanic attack on me for real. Heal my insanity and make me whole. Crying out to the Lord, a prayer from the soul. Old and rugged, it's the cold-blooded reptile. Weirder than exiles, rejected like the stepchild. Torments of hell that enter my head again. Backslid and slipping on the crap that I'm stepping in. Bringing a weapon into any place I go. On the road, sleepwalking to the wake-up show.
Struggling through the tunnel with a speck of light. Trouble it would double in the end of time. Especially if we have been westernized. Sense of entitlement, expensive lives. For everything we buy is made in China. From viral infections to the fake designer. Both of these came from the same supplier. The corona disease, with disease named desire. Struggling through the tunnel with a speck of light. For trouble it would double in the end of time. Especially if we have been westernized. Sense of entitlement, expensive lives. Everything we buy is made in China. From viral infections to the fake designer. Both of these came from the same supplier. Corona disease, with disease named desire.
Dreading the days, despising the night, treading in a maze like blind little mice. And finding a dream might get some through, so inside it seems that it would never come true. I said, finding a dream might get some through, so inside it seems that it would never come true. So welcome to the Great Depression, where how comes in the name of recession. Dreading the days, despising the night, treading in a maze like blind little mice. Finding a dream
might get some through. Though inside it seems that it will never come true. Finding a dream might get some through. Though inside it seems that it will never come true. Hard to cease, outcasts and freaks, meeting hardships, starving in the streets, and ends meet what few were making it, and having no faith in the future changing it. So who's to blame for this? We're each other, brothers deceiving brother, demons undercover. Dreams have become like broken bars. Woke up in the morning, formed into the lower class. To know the past is to see the future. Used to be the winner, presently the loser. Seduced by different kinds of love. Through your two eyes, desiring to touch. But touching is never enough to bring the satisfaction to make your hands clap. And oh, that lusting in the end, lusting, standing back and handling a rat trap. Passions and tastes, character traits, creating all the problems that we're having to face. Same lessons, repeat like we play the westerns. Dangerous obsessions, shaping their intentions. State oppression, dictate suggestions. Man-made inventions that became our possessions. The same possessions that we traded for granted when we were all met with the Great Depression. So welcome to the Great Depression. Well, how come in the name of recession? Gritting the days, despising the night, treading in a maze like blind little mice. Finding a dream might get some through, so inside it seems that it will never come true. Finding a dream might get some through, so inside it seems that it will never come true. Welcome to the Great Depression, where hell comes in the name of recession. Treading the days, despising the night, treading in the maze like blind little mice. Finding a dream might get some through, so inside it seems that it will never come true. What's it? Finding a dream might get some through, so inside it seems that it will never come true. Desperate times, just get what you can find. Feeling the stress inside that's affecting the mind. Don't question why, just accept your plight. Will you invent the concept of having a better life? Just to get you by, you can strive for. Although deep down inside, you know you'll probably die for. Thoughts of crime and the minds of many, but don't wanna get caught just trying to find a penny. Everybody's getting ready for a cry war. The divide is getting wider, too hard to ignore. And the arms are too short to reach out. You aren't even sure if you can speak now, but your voice is being taken by a poisonous state. Robbed of employment, couldn't be avoided this fate. Enjoyment is fate, an escape method won't change the wretched state of the layman decrepit, who stay rejected like necklaces beams and will never be accepted in the American dream. Very young fleeing, it's inside his eyes, so their souls are shining like diamonds in the sky. Blind minds, it's how they're living life, limited provisions which really isn't right. And this is the life that some are face. Maybe something will be done within a month of Sundays, but nothing changes, still the same conditions. Makes it feel like they're caged in a state prison. Embracing visions as they slip away. Your face disappears, you hear them face in a bag. Yeah, you can wish away your poverty issues, but for your sorrows it's not even about the tissues. As the economy sinks, so to the many, probably thinking that all the load is too heavy. Feeling very alone, like you don't belong. Wrote to your friends and they won't respond. Well, your hope is gone and the wrong investment. Not like you got robbed and then you got arrested. Not interested in much stuff, but whatever you touch, it just gets crushed to dust. Double Dutch is the language you speak, so no one really understands what you need. Fast to succeed, it's intangible. You just had to stop you from becoming an animal. Someone is a man and you need to thrive. But how would that man live when you can barely even survive? Welcome to the Great Depression, where hell comes in the name of recession. Treading the days, despising the night, treading in a maze like blind little mice. Finding a dream might get some through, though inside it seems that it will never come true. Finding a dream might get some through, though inside it seems that it will never come true. Welcome to the Great Depression, where hell comes in the name of recession. Treading the days, despising the night, treading in a maze like blind little mice. Finding a dream might get some through, though inside it seems that it will never come true. Yo, my heart's ablaze blazing fire, sharper than razor wire, flaming rage, untamed like a cage fighter. My mind's a maze of desires that I'll be lost in. A time chasing my life for the way to the combat. I know that Christ paid the cost, I'm bore my penalty, so life can threaten me, but a death to be ahead of me. And whoever be my enemy can never begin my destiny. Take death for resurrection, be my heavenly identity. The treachery of men is infectious like leprosy. Wherever there's aggression that can never ever live me. Ready for whatever this life throws at me. Writing poetry and expressing my mind openly. Finding quotes from the biblical text as though my visible threats that die pitiful deaths. And is it a test? Well, sometimes I wonder. Classes above, I got a pass with flying colors. The lying tongue, it just wants to cheat. Like light drums, they post beats deceit. Sneaky like shoplifters, the god of resistance. God persistence, defeating the odds with this. Believing in God, and the reason is obvious. The loss of wickedness from the demons that we guard. Since he's forgotten us, some of us say now, but if we're being honest, it's the other way round. I should not conform to the social order, moral panic and global disorder. Better make sure your boat can float in the water. When a storm approach, you know it don't warn you. Ain't no hope anymore, can't cope anymore. And if you keep on knocking, God will open the door. Ain't no hope anymore, can't cope anymore. But if you keep on knocking, God will open the door. I should not conform to the social order, moral panic and global disorder. Better make sure your boat can float in the water. When a storm approach, you know it don't warn you. Ain't no hope anymore, can't cope anymore. But if you keep on knocking, God will open the door. Ain't no hope anymore, can't cope anymore. But if you keep on knocking, God will open the door. In this playground of life, yo, it may sound alright to the fake cowardly types claiming thousands of rights, laying in their couches in their houses at night. And Satan starts to arouse the selfish life. Like the hell of anyone else of the thoughts of men. Ignoring the unimportant, won't even talk to them. Being born again, you never reject vividly. Physically alive, but they be dead spiritually. Said there is no sin, instead there's negativity. Put on a positive front and pretend that it isn't. Optimistic freaks with sadistic streaks. Put oxy in your vodka, knock you for 6 asleep. No, I should not conform to the social order, moral panic and global disorder. Better make sure your boat can float in the water. When a storm approach, you know it don't warn you. Ain't no hope anymore, can't cope anymore. But if you keep on knocking, God will open the door. Ain't no hope anymore, can't cope anymore. But if you keep on knocking, God will open the door. No, I should not conform to the social order, moral panic and global disorder. You better make sure your boat can float in the water. When a storm approach, you know it don't warn you. Ain't no hope anymore, can't cope anymore. But if you keep on knocking, God will open the door. Ain't no hope anymore, can't cope anymore. But if you keep on knocking, God will open the door. Within humanity, it's a foul disease. From atheists to Satanists to pedophile priests, juveniles on the streets, lawless living. Just say your Hail Marys and all is forgiven. From the walls of prison to doors of politicians, all are falling short like dwarfs caught slipping. And awkward positions from Auckland to Brixton. A walk system that be calling us victims. Forced to listen to all this idle talk, while false titles provide your life support. The force of our mind is define our actions. Nobody wants to die, but wants life everlasting. These are chaotic scenes that strike like laser beams. Riots on the streets incited by crazy teens. Hearing ladies scream as they see the rapists flee. These are the things we're facing when the restrainer leaves. We restrain these things with civil order, but when there is no order, we be killing for sport. This is a slaughter. Something is wrong with this. Watch your lips, so get a gun in each orifice. Like the iceberg cover might turn on each other. One be getting murdered while the other does a runner. The dumb be getting dumber as knowledge increases. No wonder it's so stupid we don't know what that disease is. What should I conform to the social order, moral panic and global disorder? Better make sure your boat can float in the water. When a storm approach, you know it don't warn. Ain't no hope anymore, can't cope anymore. But if you keep on knocking, God will open the door. Ain't no hope anymore, can't cope anymore. But if you keep on knocking, God will open the door. I cannot conform to the social order, moral panic and global disorder. Better make sure your boat can float in the water. When a storm approach, you know it don't warn. Ain't no hope anymore, can't cope anymore. But if you keep on knocking, God will open the door. There's no hope anymore, can't cope anymore. But if you keep on knocking, God will open the door.
years, for many a man to tears. Peace is silence, all we have are fears. And a clear conscience, no more do you long for. Using substances, so what? We're really not sure. If we saw what God saw, would lifestyles change? Or would it be too much like the sun frying our brains? Or must we try again when we don't succeed? See the power in the thigh to win both trophies. Explosive greed, blowing up in your face, then they don't notice me, but they can see the frustration. Unjustly paid and not getting any credit, or lusting after praise and never seeming to get it. How pathetic, let it be ended at cricket. Look at temperatures, livers of pretend to be victims. They're getting a kick in for life's offenses and being to a home of all finding detectives. But check this, on a quest to get the truth from. So the world become a fool, I can spit the clue. So live a world who invented them foolish names. So poor professionals using pseudo names. Look at the world today, just waiting in the legs, changing all the rules like the switching all the sexes. Still making all the Jews and rigging the elections, shaping all the views, making up their conceptions. Keep with the rest and younger 708. We ask them some questions, but must meditate. Mentally just let it stay, believe in the world. They're gonna keep you safe as long as they keep in the curve. It's gold to get it cheaper for the devil to purchase. It's only in Jesus you can see what you're worth. Judgment is nigh. All of them who are strong ain't done enough to survive. We done everything wrong and they done anything right. Another life, you be wishing you had it, but it isn't my plan to live this life like an addict. Sin is a habit that is seldom broken. Women are addicted, heaven, then hell is chosen. Hell no, I don't want to be going down the south road. So watch how your soul control the steps of your shout toes. Wherever I roam, I'm ordained to go. And by faith I know there ain't no place called home. So I gotta remain close to the one who was the great hope. Already taking the blame when he became the scapegoat. Outside of my raincoat, hoping for sunshine. Thinking life is a lame joke, there's got no punchline. The one time, governing the minds of most people. So deceitful, what was once good, now known as evil. I just hope I can be true, keep you sure. Anyone can catch a disease, only if you can get the cure. A tyrannosaur, and now cast among vermin. Nazi Germans, Frosty is hardly a person. Spreading the word that my head is disturbed. Hearing a voice that said, the devil's curses pretend to be blessings. Ignoring MC's pouring like a Daniel French lessons. The tempting blessings, the opposite of blessings. We often forget this, anonymous independent believe should be a response to this. Keep looking for the devil, no longer is hostages. Locked in a mental state, afraid of what awaits them. Desperately praying for a way of escaping. Thinking in the Christ, the only way to be saved in, and then to be made into a new creation. Illuminating the minds of the gift of the blind. The shepherd into your sheep, one step at a time. Shining a light for our feet, seeing the steps we take. Deactivating traps that these snakes try to detonate. Let it resonate, and your life demonstrate the life that we live in the righteousness that we get the place. And let's be getting the record straight, like the Guinness book. Jesus said it is finished, and then he forgives a crook and gives him a look with compassionate eyes, saying today you'll be with me in paradise. But it's only in Jesus you can see what you're worth. But it's only in Jesus you can see what you're worth. But it's only in Jesus you can see what you're worth. It's only